If you've been waiting for the perfect time to buy a pickup truck, this is it. Right now, dealerships across the country are desperate to clear out inventory, slashing prices and begging buyers to take trucks off their lots. From full-size beasts to city-friendly haulers, these 7 pickup models are sitting unsold, and that means massive savings for you. Let's dive in. Ram 1500. Praised for its bold design, smooth ride, and upscale interior that rivals luxury sedans, this full-size pickup has become a standout in the segment. The Ram 1500 continues to impress as one of the most well-rounded and appealing options on the market. Whether you are towing heavy loads, commuting to work, or simply craving that elevated driving position, the Ram 1500 has delivered a rare balance of capability, comfort, and refinement that few trucks can match. Its upscale trims, such as the Laramie Limited and Longhorn, offer amenities like ventilated leather seats, real wood accents, panoramic sunroofs, and large touchscreen displays with advanced connectivity features. The ride quality, thanks to the optional air suspension system, has often been praised as the smoothest in the class. Under the hood, buyers can choose from a variety of powertrains, including a V6 e-torque mild hybrid, a burly Hemi V8 engine, and even a high-performance supercharged variant for thrill seekers. In other words, this truck checks all the boxes for a wide range of buyers, or at least it used to. Despite its undeniable appeal, the Ram 1500 is now sitting idle on dealership lots across the country, gathering dust. In a surprising twist for such a well-loved model, the inventory has reached critical levels. Many dealers are holding more than a 90-day supply, which is double the industry's healthy turnover benchmark for a popular full-size pickup. So what happened? A large part of the problem is price. Over the past several years, the Ram 1500 has gradually climbed into a pricing tier that overlaps with premium SUVs and even entry-level luxury sedans. A fully loaded limited trim can now surpass $70,000 before taxes and fees. For budget-conscious consumers or working-class buyers who once relied on this truck as a tool of the trade, that price tag has become a significant barrier. When shoppers can spend that much on a vehicle, they start to consider alternatives with more prestige or fuel efficiency, especially in an economic climate defined by financial uncertainty. High interest rates have only made the situation worse. As the cost of financing a vehicle increases, fewer buyers are willing or able to commit to monthly payments on a brand new truck with a luxury-level price tag. Many consumers are choosing to hold on to their current vehicles longer, delay purchasing altogether, or consider more affordable used options instead. In response to this growing crisis, dealerships and Ram's parent company, Stellantis, are pulling every lever available to stimulate sales. Rebates and incentives on the Ram 1500 are now among the most aggressive in the industry. In some regions, buyers can take advantage of cashback offers of up to $6,000, along with 0% annual percentage rate financing deals for well-qualified applicants. That combination of incentives means that a once unattainable trim might suddenly fall within reach, especially for savvy negotiators who are willing to shop around and play hardball. Even better, some dealers are now stacking additional discounts on top of manufacturer offers, including trade-in bonuses, loyalty rewards, and special financing through local credit unions. But if you are more into off-road style and rugged looks, wait until you see what is happening with this next fan favorite. Before we move on, make sure to subscribe. You won't want to miss what's next. Toyota Tundra. In its most recent redesign, which arrived for the 2022 model year, Toyota significantly updated the Tundra with a more aggressive exterior, a powerful twin-turbocharged V6 engine, and a new coil spring rear suspension to improve ride quality. However, despite its strong appeal and mechanical upgrades, the Toyota Tundra is currently facing a significant inventory problem that has caught many industry analysts by surprise. Dealerships across the United States are sitting on an excessive amount of unsold Tundras, with an average inventory supply that has ballooned to approximately 120 days. For context, a healthy inventory level in the automotive industry is typically between 60 and 75 days. Anything beyond that is a red flag for both manufacturers and dealers. This surplus suggests that while the Tundra remains a capable and desirable truck, it is not moving off dealer lots at the pace Toyota expected. One major reason behind this inventory glut is pricing. With the new redesign came a substantial increase in the Tundra's price tag. A fully loaded Toyota Tundra capstone, the brand's flagship trim level, can exceed $70,000. Even mid-tier trims, such as the limited or platinum models, can easily push past the $50,000 mark once options are added. Another issue plaguing the Toyota Tundra's sales performance is the limited availability of its hybrid variant, known as the iForce Max. This powertrain, which pairs the twin turbocharged V6 with an electric motor, offers increased horsepower and torque along with improved fuel efficiency. It was supposed to be a game changer for Toyota, appealing to both environmentally conscious truck buyers and those who simply want better fuel economy without sacrificing performance. However, supply chain issues have severely limited the availability of the hybrid option. Many dealerships report that they are receiving far fewer hybrid models than expected, frustrating buyers who are specifically seeking that version of the Tundra. As a result, customers who might have considered the Tundra for its innovative hybrid technology are walking away and exploring other options. Furthermore, the Toyota Tundra is facing fierce competition in the full-size pickup truck segment. General Motors also remains a major player with the Chevrolet Silverado and the GMC Sierra. With so many options available, each offering its own blend of technology, towing capability, and creature comforts, buyers have more choices than ever before. In such a crowded field, even a solid product like the Toyota Tundra can get overlooked. To address the growing inventory and stimulate sales, many Toyota dealerships are beginning to offer aggressive incentives on the Tundra. These can include cashback rebates of several $1,000s, low interest or 0% financing for qualified buyers, and discounts on higher trims that were previously priced out of reach. Some buyers have reported getting several $1,000s off the manufacturer's suggested retail price, especially on 2023 and 2024 models that have been sitting on the lot for several months. For those who have been eyeing a new full-size pickup, this could represent a golden opportunity to get a well-equipped Toyota Tundra at a more affordable price. Now what if you want something smaller and more fuel efficient? Well, this next mid-size truck is not moving either. Ford Ranger. This truck has always been praised for its versatile performance, mid-size practicality, and a reputation for rugged dependability. It offers a solid blend of power and fuel economy that has appealed to both weekend warriors and daily commuters. Its towing capacity, off-road capability, and compact maneuverability have made it a favorite among drivers who want the utility of a pickup without the overwhelming footprint of a full-size truck. Whether you needed it for home projects, outdoor adventures, or light worksite tasks, the Ford Ranger was a go-to option. However, in today's market, that reputation alone is no longer enough to keep it competitive. The biggest issue facing the Ford Ranger in the United States automotive market today is its aging design. The current generation Ranger was reintroduced to the American market in the year 2019, after years of absence. Initially, it was a welcome return for fans of the mid-size truck segment. But now, with more than 5 years on the road, the design has started to show its age. The exterior styling, interior layout, and even its technology suite feel dated compared to the latest offerings from competitors. Consumers today expect modern touches like expansive digital displays, wireless smartphone integration, and advanced driver assistance systems as standard features. Unfortunately, many trims of the Ford Ranger fall short in these areas, especially when compared to its newer rivals. Adding to the challenge is the timing of the Ford Ranger's upcoming redesign. Ford has been teasing updates and improvements for the next generation Ranger, but the rollout has been delayed. This lag has created a gap in consumer interest. Buyers who are ready to purchase now are often unwilling to invest in a vehicle that may soon be outdated, especially when competitors already offer more current features and styling. The result has been a noticeable inventory buildup across dealerships nationwide. Vehicles that are not turning over as expected begin to sit, tying up dealer resources and prompting more aggressive sales strategies. Dealers are now offering significant discounts to move these unsold Ford Ranger units. In many regions, buyers can find markdowns of up to $3,500 off the manufacturer's suggested retail price. This is a considerable amount for a mid-size pickup truck and represents a clear sign that demand is not keeping pace with supply. In addition to cash rebates, many dealerships are also providing low-interest financing options and special lease offers to entice buyers. These incentives are creating an ideal window for shoppers who still value what the Ford Ranger offers, but are not swayed by the flash of newer competitors. Ultimately, the Ford Ranger still delivers on core strengths like durability, utility, and drivability. For the right buyer, especially one who prioritizes function over flash, it can still be an excellent choice. But the truth is, in a market that is evolving so rapidly, the Ford Ranger is overdue for a transformation. Until that happens, it will likely continue to sit on lots longer than Ford would like, and that means more bargaining power in your hands. And speaking of trucks that just cannot catch a break, even America's most iconic pickup is feeling the heat, the Ford F-150. Celebrated for its powerful performance, dependable reliability, and all-around versatility, the F-150 has solidified its place as the top choice for construction crews, landscapers, suburban families, and off-road adventurers alike. Whether you are hauling heavy equipment, towing a trailer, or simply navigating your daily commute, the Ford F-150 has consistently delivered the perfect blend of strength, comfort, and capability. With a broad lineup of trims, configurations, and powertrains, this truck has long offered something for every type of driver. From the rugged XL work truck to the luxurious Limited and King Ranch editions, the F-150 is the definition of customizable utility and rugged American tradition. However, even the undisputed king of the pickup world is not immune to the seismic shifts in today's automotive market. While the Ford F-150 remains an iconic nameplate, it is currently facing a significant challenge that would have seemed unthinkable only a few years ago: excess inventory and declining demand. One of the major turning points was the introduction of the all-electric F-150 Lightning. Initially hailed as a game-changing innovation, the Lightning version of the F-150 confused many traditional truck buyers who were unsure about electric powertrains and the practicality of using a fully electric vehicle for heavy-duty tasks. Though the electric version appealed to tech-savvy early adopters and environmentally conscious consumers, it also created uncertainty within Ford's existing customer base. Buyers who had relied on decades of gasoline and diesel power suddenly had a new option that they did not fully understand or trust, leading to hesitation and slower sales across the F-Series lineup. Compounding this issue is the broader economic environment. As interest rates have risen and inflation continues to strain household budgets, large vehicles with premium price tags have become less attractive to the average buyer. The Ford F-150, particularly in its higher trims such as the Lariat, King Ranch, and Platinum editions, has seen significant price increases over the years. A fully loaded model can now exceed $75,000 United States dollars, pushing it into luxury vehicle territory. This price creep, combined with economic uncertainty and tightening credit conditions, has led many consumers to delay or cancel their plans to purchase a new truck altogether. Adding to Ford's predicament is the post-pandemic production situation. After the widespread supply chain disruptions caused by the global health crisis that began in the year 2020, automakers ramped up production in an effort to restock dealer inventories and meet backlog demand. Unfortunately, that surge in production has now resulted in a glut of unsold vehicles sitting on dealership lots. Ford dealerships across the country are now grappling with a substantial oversupply of F-150 models, especially the more expensive trims that have become difficult to sell in the current economic climate. This oversupply is creating a rare opportunity for buyers who are still in the market for a full-size pickup truck. In an effort to move units and clear out space for upcoming models, many Ford dealerships are offering aggressive incentives and discounts. Shoppers can now find deep markdowns on Lariat, King Ranch, and even the more basic XL models. In some regions, cash rebates totaling several thousand United States dollars are available, along with promotional financing offers such as 0% annual percentage rate financing for qualified buyers. These types of deals were virtually unheard of in the past few years, when demand was sky high and inventory was scarce. Today, they are becoming more common as dealerships try to lure hesitant customers back onto their lots. But maybe you are looking for something a little more compact, something city-friendly. You will never guess how cheap this next truck is right now, the Ford Maverick. This truck arrived with bold promises and an innovative design that instantly appealed to budget-conscious drivers, urban dwellers, and those looking for practical utility in a smaller package. Its initial popularity was fueled by its unique position in the truck world, a fuel-efficient, hybrid-powered pickup truck, with a price tag that was significantly lower than most full-size competitors. The Ford Maverick quickly became one of the most talked-about new vehicles in recent years, gaining an almost cult-like following. The primary appeal of the Ford Maverick lies in its practicality and accessibility. It offered buyers something that felt fresh in a market crowded with oversized, fuel-hungry trucks. For those who live in cities or suburban environments where parking and maneuverability are ongoing challenges, the Maverick was a breath of fresh air. It provided the functionality of a pickup truck in a form factor that did not require a massive garage or a deep wallet. The entry-level versions of the Maverick launched with a starting price under $25,000 United States dollars and featured a full hybrid powertrain capable of delivering exceptional fuel economy ratings, numbers that put even some compact sedans to shame. Additionally, the Maverick came with a surprisingly versatile bed, practical interior storage solutions, and Ford Motor Company's well-established suite of safety and infotainment technologies. The vehicle's FlexBed system allows owners to configure the truck bed in creative ways, while the fuel efficiency of its 2.5-liter hybrid engine made it an economical choice for both daily commutes and weekend errands. In short, the Ford Maverick was the right truck at the right time. However, what was once one of the hottest vehicles on the market is now facing a significant sales slowdown. The Ford Maverick's current struggles are rooted in what analysts are calling a production overcorrection. When it first launched, demand for the Maverick far outpaced supply. Ford Motor Company was unable to build the trucks fast enough, particularly the hybrid variants, which led to massive back orders and long wait lists across the country. Consumers who wanted a Maverick had to place factory orders and wait several months, or even up to a year, to receive their vehicles. This overwhelming demand created a sense of urgency among buyers and inflated the truck's desirability. In response to the unanticipated demand, Ford Motor Company ramped up production substantially for subsequent model years. But with rising interest rates, economic uncertainty, and shifting buyer preferences, the demand curve did not maintain its original trajectory. Instead of continuing to sell out, the Maverick began to pile up on dealership lots. What was once scarce has now become surplus, and that has fundamentally changed the pricing landscape. The hybrid model, once the most sought-after configuration, is now part of the overstock problem. With an abundant supply, dealerships across the United States are slashing prices in an attempt to clear inventory. Some dealers are offering discounts of several thousand United States dollars below the manufacturer's suggested retail price, and many are combining those markdowns with low-interest financing incentives. Even the hybrid models, once considered unicorns in the lineup, are now being heavily incentivized. This is a rare moment in the automotive market. If you have been considering a compact pickup truck that blends practicality with fuel efficiency, this may be your best opportunity to buy. With dealers eager to move Maverick inventory, buyers now hold the leverage. Prefer something a little more heavy-duty? You will not believe which workhorse is now begging for buyers. The Chevrolet Silverado Heavy Duty. In the heavy-duty segment, few trucks match the reputation for strength and reliability held by the Silverado. 2,500 and 3,500, known for its muscular stance, class-leading towing capacities, and rugged build quality, the Silverado heavy-duty lineup offers serious performance that appeals to construction professionals, fleet buyers, and rural drivers alike. Whether you need to haul heavy machinery, tow large trailers, or navigate through rough terrains with ease, the Chevrolet Silverado heavy-duty models are more than up to the challenge. Equipped with options like the 6.6-liter V8 gasoline engine or the available 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel engine, paired with an Allison 10-speed automatic transmission, these trucks can generate impressive torque and horsepower. pushing the limits of what most standard trucks can do. The Silverado heavy-duty trucks boast a maximum towing capacity that exceeds 36,000 pounds when properly equipped, making them some of the most robust consumer trucks available on the market. Inside the cabin, especially in the higher trims like the LTZ and High Country, the Silverado heavy-duty series offers surprising levels of comfort and technology. You can find features such as a multi-camera trailering system, a head-up display, premium leather seating, and advanced infotainment systems that rival those found in luxury sport utility vehicles. With heated and ventilated front seats, wireless smartphone integration, and a variety of driver assistance technologies, the Silverado Heavy Duty bridges the gap between brute strength and daily driving comfort. Despite all of these advantages, the Chevrolet Silverado heavy-duty lineup is currently facing a massive inventory crisis. Dealerships across the United States are sitting on a significant oversupply of these models, particularly the mid-range and high-end trims. The average inventory supply for the Silverado heavy-duty is now approaching levels that manufacturers typically associate with serious overproduction. In some regions, certain dealers have over 120 days worth of heavy-duty Silverados just sitting on their lots, gathering dust. That is well beyond the typical 60-day inventory turnover that is considered healthy in the automotive industry. This buildup of unsold trucks is primarily driven by two critical factors. First, fleet and commercial orders. Historically, one of the Silverado heavy-duty's strongest sales channels have dropped sharply. Many government and private organizations have delayed or canceled fleet purchases due to ongoing budget constraints, economic uncertainty, and an overall slowdown in infrastructure spending. Second, the rising cost of diesel fuel has made ownership of these trucks significantly more expensive, especially for businesses and individuals that rely on them daily. The cost of fueling and maintaining a heavy-duty diesel truck has become a real financial burden for many. In response to these challenges, Chevrolet dealerships have begun offering some of the most aggressive discounts and purchasing incentives we have seen in recent memory. Buyers can now find markdowns of over $5,000 off the manufacturer's suggested retail price on many Silverado heavy-duty models, particularly those in the LTZ and High Country trims. In addition, several dealers are also stacking on extra cash rebates, bonus accessories, or even special financing programs with 0% interest rates for qualified buyers. These discounts are not just limited-time offers. They reflect a growing urgency among dealers to move inventory before the next model year arrives, and adds even more unsold units to the pile. We have got one more truck to go, and this one might be the most surprising of all: Honda Ridgeline. This truck has always stood apart from the competition due to its unique design, which borrows heavily from the sport utility vehicle segment. It is often referred to as the pickup for people who never thought they would drive one, and with good reason. Built on a unibody platform rather than the traditional body-on-frame architecture found in most other trucks, the Honda Ridgeline offers a driving experience that feels much more refined and car-like. For many drivers, this is exactly what makes the Ridgeline so appealing. At its core, the Honda Ridgeline is designed for those who want the practicality of a truck bed without sacrificing ride quality, interior space, or fuel efficiency. Its independent rear suspension allows for a smoother ride compared to rigid axle competitors. In fact, many reviewers and owners praise the Ridgeline for feeling more like a premium crossover than a rugged work truck. For families, urban drivers, and those who use their trucks for light-duty tasks like weekend getaways, home improvement projects, or transporting outdoor gear, the Honda Ridgeline fits the bill exceptionally well. One of the Ridgeline's standout features is its dual-action tailgate and in-bed trunk. The tailgate can swing open like a door or drop down traditionally, while the waterproof, lockable storage compartment hidden beneath the bed floor adds a level of utility not found in other pickups. Inside, the cabin is one of the most spacious in its class, offering ample legroom, high-quality materials, and intuitive technology, including Honda's advanced driver assistance suite, wireless smartphone integration, and an available premium audio system. However, despite all of these comfort and innovation advantages, the Honda Ridgeline has faced an uphill battle in winning over traditional truck buyers. Many consumers still expect a pickup to look, drive, and tow like a classic body-on-frame machine. For these hardcore truck enthusiasts, the Ridgeline's softer styling, lack of a solid rear axle, and limited off-road options are significant drawbacks. Additionally, the Ridgeline's maximum towing capacity of 5,000 pounds falls short when compared to rivals like the Toyota Tacoma, Ford Ranger, or Chevrolet Colorado, all of which can tow significantly more. Pricing has also become a barrier for potential Ridgeline buyers. While Honda offers a high level of standard equipment, the manufacturer's suggested retail price for a new Ridgeline often starts higher than comparable base models from competitors. Fully loaded trims such as the Black Edition or RTLE can push the price tag well above $45,000, a cost that causes many shoppers to pause, especially when other midsize trucks offer more rugged capability at a lower entry price. This pricing disparity has become increasingly difficult to justify in a market where functionality and perceived toughness still matter to a majority of pickup buyers. As a result of these challenges, dealerships across the country are seeing a growing number of unsold Ridgeline units piling up on lots. The inventory buildup has reached the point where many dealers are offering aggressive incentives to entice buyers. These include markdowns of several $1,000s off the sticker price, low-interest financing offers for qualified customers, and additional perks such as extended warranties or free accessories packages. In some regions, buyers can walk into a dealership and negotiate deals that were virtually unheard of just a year ago. Which pickup surprised you most? Drop a comment and let us know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the next Insider Breakdown.